Good morning, YouTubers. It is another Wednesday, hump day. We are halfway through the dang week. We are so close to Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, the favorite day for a lot of people. For me, Saturday and Sunday means you actually work harder because I'm a real estate agent here in Phoenix, Arizona. I work for the Berkshire Hathaway office, and that's when a lot of clients come through. But that's a money day. So it is what it is. You got to make money every day, anytime you can. And that's what we're going to talk about today. All right. We want to talk about some stocks, real estate, and then running a business. So you can actually do all three of these things on top of having your main job. And I want to get into that. All right. So let me break that down for you and then see where it takes us. If you like it, hit the like button. If you love it, hit the subscribe button. If you have questions, comment down below as we go along. All right. So with that being said, let's get into it, man. Let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about what I have going on, and then maybe it'll work for you. All right. So many of you guys already know I'm a full-time employee with the federal government. OK, and I do real estate on the side. So that already tells you, I practice what I preach. I'm telling you, you could do it. It's really tiring. I'm not saying to do so because it takes a lot out of you. It's a lot better to have one job and to make a good amount of money or endless amount of money than to have two and then to have a limited amount of money. Meaning, like, if you did two full-time gigs, there's a set amount of money you want to make. You want to make $80,000 a year, get two $40,000 a year jobs. Boom, that's $80,000. Now, technically, you're not taking in $80,000 because you have taxes, medical, all that other stuff, but that's $80,000. Okay, just to be simple. Let's not get all complicated. Y'all are doing too much. You're adding math too much. All right. So I'm trying to tell you three other ways to supplement your money, and then we can go from there. All right. So let's talk about stocks. So stocks are like this, right? So let me explain what stocks are. Stocks are an investment that you make into a company. All right. A company is trying to get to a certain location in their life, their finances, whatever the heck. They have a journey they have already in mind, and they need some money or some investors. So now you have a chance to become an investor or buy a share of their stock or their investment. They're investing their time. You invest your money. So you put your money into this company, and that company in turn returns some money back to you. All right, let me show you. All right, so now I got the greatest notepad ever to be able to show you exactly what I'm talking about with stocks. Okay, so if you have company A, right? So company A, it looks like they're going to make a whole lot of money. Okay. And their stock value is at $1 right now. So right now you're just saying, man, this is a brand new company. We're going to buy it at $1. Okay. So now you're $1 in. This looks crazy, right? That doesn't even look like a dollar, but you're $1 into this thing now. And you're investing into the company or putting that $1 in, saying that the company is actually going to grow. So you actually believe in the potential of the company. So you put in your money and you just let it do whatever it needs to do. Okay. You don't worry about it. You just boom, put the $1 in and then just hope and pray for the best. Okay. You're either going to lose your money or you're going to make it. And that's the honest to goodness truth. So what I've done is put my $1 in, and this is the first year. Say the company starts in 2015. Okay. 2015 is when the company started. And what you want in 2020 is more money. You dig me? All right. So 2016 comes around. Now, this is 2016. So now the market is saying it's $6. Okay. Because there's been growth in the company. So that means now more people are starting to see the value in the company. They're starting to see that it's actually worth something. So they want to put in money. So 2016 was a pretty decent year. Not a whole lot, but they've made some growth. So let's look at let's fast forward, right? So we're just going to go real quick. Boom. So it's $12 for 2017. Let's skip all the way to 2020, and let's say it's $300. All right, 2020. So remember, our initial investment was $1. We're now at $300. So what you've actually made is $299 over the lifespan of 5 years. So it took you 5 years to make $299, but all you had to invest into that was $1, and you didn't have to worry about it. Okay, that's how stocks work. You put your money in, you don't worry about it, you let it do whatever it's supposed to do. Okay, so on the other end, let's go ahead and say something else, right? So on the same stock option, we want to look at if the stocks were high. Okay, if 2015, the company's already been there, but the stocks are like $50. All right. And then each year they actually start to lose money. And if they start to lose money, I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I'm just barely getting started in this thing right now. So I have lost some money on some things. And this is all just educational purposes. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I do. Okay. So I bought into Tesla, Amazon. Who else did I buy into? American Express. But and Berkshire Hathaway and Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's not doing so hot, but I probably should have sold it. I didn't. It is what it is. So let's say $50, all right? And then it goes down to 48, right? And year 2016, 2017, it goes down to $40. Now you can see that you're actually decreasing in money. That actually is telling you to sell. You're not doing too well overall. So to save yourself, you've already paid $50 for the 2015 year. Just bail yourself out and just get out at 40. You lost $10. Okay, over a 2-year period. So, and it all depends on how many stocks you bought. Each stock is going to be $1. Each stock is going to be $50. So if you bought 4 stocks, you're at $200, and you've lost a little bit more than $10. So you're $40 down. So now let's look at, boom. If you bought 1 stock and you're in 2020, and you bought it at $50, you're now at $10. You've literally in 5 years lost $40. So you should have already jumped off of the boat, man. Unless you're in one of those buy and hold for a long period of time. You either know if the company, if you're doing your research, you know if the company is doing well or if it's not. Okay, that's how stocks work. You're hoping to purchase at the lowest rate and then be able to gain money over time. Okay, this is your goal, is to gain money. This is not what you want. You don't want to decrease, you want to increase. Okay, so now that $299 increase is amazing. Now imagine if you bought $300 worth of stocks at $1. That's 300 shares. Multiply that 300 times the $299, because each share is $299 is what you made. You're making out pretty good. So that's how stocks work. All right. So jump into that. That's one way to make money. Even if you're working a full-time gig, you can make money while you sleep. You can also lose money while you sleep too. So there's a catch-22 in that. But let's jump over to the next one. All right. So the next big money maker is actually real estate. And you can put these in any order you want. I just put it in this order just because that's how I feel like putting it in. And I could do what I want. All right. Just like I could hit the like button right now. All right. Do that for me. You didn't do it. Press the like button, please. And then again, subscribe if you haven't already. But real estate is a good way to capitalize on making money, and probably a little bit faster than the stocks. All right. And again, I'm telling you these things because I've actually done these and I'm in the process of doing so now. So I don't want to be one of those people that don't practice what I preach. I was listening to something that's called, the guy's name is David Never Sleeps. He's actually on YouTube. So if you haven't seen him, check him out. David Never Sleeps. So it says, do you sell cookies and not eat them. Yo, that is the best thing I've heard is if you're selling cookies, but you never eat them or have never tried them, what makes me believe they are even good? I don't believe they're good because you won't even do them yourself. All right. So I actually have stocks. I have it on Cash App. Do I know Cash App is the best way to do it? Possibly not, but that's how I'm doing it because I get money on Cash App. So instead of taking it out, I just put it right into the stocks. Okay. There's a million ways to do so. Again, this is all entertainment. This is not what you have to do. I'm just telling you, this is what I do. Okay. I eat the cookies that I bake. You can do it too. So with real estate, I do have a investment home. Okay. So a rental home, and the way it works. So check it out again. We're going to do 2015 again, because that's actually when I bought my home. So that's pretty funny that the dates are going to be the same. So in 2015, so the year is 2015. All right. Dang, that's too small. Let me go bigger. 2015 doesn't look like that. I bought my home. Okay. So in 2015, I purchased the home at 219. And there's a lot of things in between that made it 219. The home was actually 215, but I purchased it for 219. So at 219, the home was valued around 220, 219, whatever. All right, that's what we ended up paying because we believed the home was worth 219. So if the home is worth that, we basically break even. But what you want the home to do each year is to increase in value. So each year it increases, right? So in 2016, the home may have increased, let's say to 230. Okay. So it increased to 230 in value. Now you have some equity. Equity just means that if you were to sell your home, you're making the difference of the margin. Okay, it's $11,000 there, but you're also paying down your loan. We're not getting that far into that thing, but you're making equity. So now we shoot down to 2017. All right, 2017. Let's just say 2017 was a banging year, super amazing. Boom, 250,000. My writing is ugly, but you know what I'm talking about. You dig me? All right. So now let's just fast forward because it's taking too long. We're talking about real estate and how you're going to make some money. So 2020 is where we're at, and we're talking straight up real numbers. This is what I paid for the home, 2019, me and my wife, and what the home is worth now. Because I'm a realtor, I can do some appraisals, and I can tell you what the home is worth. All right. So if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, you want to know what your home is worth, let me know, let your boy know, and I'll tell you. It's worth $1 million. Not really, because I don't know your home. But I can tell you, I can give you the comps, all the evaluation, all that good stuff. So we're in 2020, okay? 2020. And now the home is worth $306,000. And I'm going a little bit on the lower side. All right. So $306,000, but we started at 219. Do you see the margin? Actually, let's do 319 because it's actually worth more than that. But let's do 319 because I need my math to be easy. I'm trying to be as simple as possible because I'm not a math genius. But now we have $100,000 in equity. Okay, $100,000 in equity. You've already paid it down, and what I owe on my loan now is actually, I want to say 202. I think it's a little bit more than that, but it's like 150 or something dollars more. But 202 is what I owe, and then 319. So from here to this top number, I was 100,000 in equity. And then I paid it down $17,000. So now I'm $117,000 in equity. So what that's meaning is, and that can go the same way as stocks too. So stocks can go down or can go up. Real estate is the same thing. It can go down or it can go up. In my case, I got lucky and it went up. So with the $117,000, if I needed money right now, I actually have equity in my home to be able to refinance my home and then take money out. I can't take out the whole 117,000, but I think you could take like 80% or something out. Don't quote me on that because I didn't look it up, but you could take out money. You dig me? So that is how you capitalize on real estate. You take out the money, you actually purchase another home, and you just keep going from there. For me, I don't want to take out the money because I want to stay equity rich. Okay. So I have two homes. The home I'm in currently is 371. So 371,918 is what I paid. And I don't know what I owe now, but let's just stay 371 even. And equity wise, the home is worth 423 already. So I've already got over 50,000 in equity. I could take money out of that, but I don't want to. I just came out of my own pocket, worked hard in real estate, made the money, boom, I put it towards this home. So now I have equity in both homes. I'm doing well, almost 200,000 in equity, doing amazing. And it's continually, it's continuously, if I can even talk, why do you guys believe me? I wouldn't believe me. But I can continuously have my renter pay my home off, and my rental home actually decreases in how much I owe on the loan, and it continuously increases as it decreases in payments. It increases in equity. So it's making me money. So now this whole margin is what I'm taking home if I want to. Do I have it now? I don't, but it's always there for you. Okay. And in this new home, same situation. It's continuously gaining in equity little by little because I'm the one paying it. I'm not trying to pay extra, man. I'm not rich, but I'm paying. Okay. You dig me? I'm paying. I'm not late. I'm not going into forbearance. I'm not doing any of that crap, man. I'm paying it. So you can make money that way. So now what we're doing now is working hard again in real estate, educating you guys in the YouTube videos, and then trying to get more money to purchase another investment home. And I think I'm done after that. I don't think I want to work anymore to purchase another investment home, man. I'm tired. I am tired, but the money's good. So I'm going to keep doing whatever I want to do. All right. But that is my goal and my plan is to purchase one more, maybe a duplex, maybe a single family home. I have no clue. We're working on whatever we can work on, and then we'll go from there. But that's the real estate side. So the next one, let's talk about it. All right. So the last one is, and I only have three, man. There's only three things. So the last one is to run your own business. All right. Many of us have our regular 9 to 5 that we do Monday through Friday. Some people Saturday, Sunday, but mine is Monday through Friday. Okay. I work 7:30 to 4 o'clock Monday through Friday. It never fails unless there's a holiday and that happens. Okay. But I make a certain amount of money every single year. I make 49,000 and whatever and some change. That's what I make per year. I can choose to live off of that, or I can choose that I want to do something different. For my path, I chose that I wanted to do something different. So what I did was I was already in the federal government working my regular, I guess you would say 9 to 5 or 7:30 to 4 job. Okay. And I started out making, I want to say 32,000 a year. And this is in 2014. So now fast forward to 2020, I'm now making 49,000. It's not the biggest amount of money. It's not, what I expected to be making. I expected to be making more, but it didn't happen that way. This is your 9 to 5. You're limited on what you can do unless you further yourself in education. I did further myself in education, but in my field, it didn't help any. Okay, so I actually stopped with my master's degree. Not advising you to do so. Continue on, please. But I stopped because I was told it wouldn't get me very far. Should I have listened to that? I shouldn't, because now I'm sitting at 49,000 a year. I probably could have been a lot higher, but that's when starting a business, You could start a business and still do your whole 9 to 5, or you can quit your 9 to 5 and then just run the business, full on and do amazing. I didn't do that because I didn't believe it was going to work in the manner I wanted it to. I want to become rich, and I didn't know if that was going to happen or not, so I actually did it part-time. I'm doing very well part-time, okay? $58,000 last year for my real estate, and that's way more than what I made in my full-time gig. This year, I'm seriously blowing that thing out of the water. I'm almost at 100,000 plus, and for the year, that's not even set in stone yet because the houses haven't closed. So this is one thing you need to know about business, is it's never really set in stone until the end of the year closes out, and then you have your money. You still have to pay your taxes. You still have to pay whatever else, business expenses and things like that. Your employees, if you have employees, I don't have any because I'm not that big. But that gives you the opportunity to work your buns off and actually make some money. That same amount of time that I worked for the 9 to 5 or 7:30 to 4, whatever one hours you guys want to go by, that allowed me to make $49,000 for the year. Do that same thing, it may allow me to make double or triple or whatever if my product brings value. When it comes to real estate, my product brings value because I am the real estate professional that's going to assist you in purchasing your home and make the whole process seamless, or as seamless as possible. There's times there's some hiccups, but it happens. In every business, it happens. But you have to start somewhere, okay? I chose, again, to do this part-time, and it's been doing me very well. Eventually, I will change from doing this part-time to doing it full-time. But because I'm using the extra money to create an investment that is going to make me passive income. This is all about passive income. All right. Doing the stocks, you put in the money once, it should bring money back. Doing the real estate, you put in the money once, it should bring you create a loan. Okay. You create the loan once, baby. You rent that bad boy out, and then somebody else puts in money once a month, and then it spits out money if you want it to, or just creates equity for as long as you need. And running your own business, it becomes difficult because sometimes you have the wrong kind of product and it doesn't bring you the financial freedom that you want. It doesn't bring you the freedom and time that you wanted. So I tell you what, in real estate, I've actually worked more hours than I ever thought I would. And the hours are undetermined. The client kind of tells me when and when not to work. There's times I don't want to go and work on a Saturday because I'm like, man, I just want to chill. But then the client fires me and goes with another agent. It's part of the business. You either decide to get uncomfortable and work that Saturday and work around, or you just miss your complete Saturday and you work for that client. But let me tell you about the payout. So if I have a client that has a $600,000 home, let me just do this math because I have no clue what the payout's going to be. For here in Arizona, we get paid out 3% typically. Okay, so let's say a $600,000 home minus 3%. So you're making $18,000. So if you're able to snag a home that Saturday that you inconvenience yourself and took the time to help this client, that Saturday now turned into $18,000 for a Saturday. So say you worked 4 hours for that day, showing maybe 6 homes, 7 homes. I don't know. You can show more than that. You can show less, but let's say 6 homes to be easy. And it took up the Saturday only. You've now made $18,000 for that 6-hour day. And then the paperwork that you're going to be going through for the 30 days or 45 days, however long you choose to close. This is pertaining to real estate only, but that's a good deal. That's actually worth it. Now, if you can do 2 of those deals every month, or even if you did a deal like that every month, right? Instead of 2, just say just 1. 18,000, right? So let's look at 18,000 times 12. Yo, you're pulling in 216 for the year, man. So don't be upset. that is another way you can literally make good money. So don't be discouraged if you have to do it part-time. Don't be discouraged if you have to go full-time. These are opportunities that are there for you to make passive money. Stocks, real estate, and running your own business. It's literally what I do. And again, remember the saying that David Never Sleep says, do you sell cookies and not eat them? You need to eat the cookies that you sell, man. You have to practice what you preach. And I definitely do so. Man, I wish you guys many blessings and success, man. I love you guys. And I hope that you already hit the like button and you subscribed already, man. I love y'all.